My dearest brothers and sisters, this is Tunia speaking. I love you so very much. A person called Jared asked in the comments section that we choose 100 beings and have them send love-filled messages. Thank you, Jared. I think that is a wonderful idea. Hakann and I asked 100 wise and loving beings to send a short message to Earth humans. Here are the first 25 of them. The next ones will be shared in upcoming messages. You are invited to post a comment and share which message or messages most strongly resonated with you. 1. This is Archangel Michael speaking. I greet you in peace and love. I absolutely agree with Tunia's statement that you are loved deeply, and with Hakann's statement that you can do anything you put your mind to. Dear Masters, you are the radiant beings who the entire galaxy is looking at right now, and you are the ones who are being cheered on throughout all corners of the galaxy. You are the way showers, and indeed, you will be free. 2. We are a race of beings who you have no name for yet. We greet you in peace and love, and in the shared understanding that we are all children of Source. Therefore we are all brothers and sisters, no matter what we may look like. The language of love light is universal. As Archangel Michael said, we are indeed cheering you on, and so are my others. Know that you are loved and are being supported by many more beings than you are aware of. 3. Greetings. I am what you would think of as a bureaucrat in the Galactic Federation of the Worlds. Our organization is commonly known by you as the Galactic Federation, although the term Galactic Confederation would be more accurate, because being a member of a confederation is voluntary and being a member of a federation is not. In any case, preparations are being made for Earth to be formally invited into the Galactic Federation, or rather Galactic Confederation. It is hard to predict when that will unfold, but many of us are looking forward to that moment, and some of us are already laying the groundwork for that. Finally, I wish you good luck with your current struggle for freedom and justice. 4th, I am a colleague of the former speaker, someone who you would think of as a scientist working for the Galactic Federation or Confederation. Galactic scientists have merged science and spirituality and energy work, so we are not just thinking in terms of matter and molecules. In any case, I would like to add that technology transfers are being prepared as well, although it is indeed hard to say when that will happen. I'm also an admirer of the being who lived on your world as Nikola Tesla. Well, I would love to keep talking, but I am supposed to keep this message short. So, good day and my best wishes to you. 5. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity to speak, Tunia. And thank you, Channeler AS, my dearest Earth humans. You are an inspiration to us all, for you are doing so much to dispel old patterns of darkness. It is your hearts that are lighting up your worlds. Please remember the old saying that one small candle can light up an entire room. 6. Greetings, Earth humans. I wish to remind you that as powerful as the dark controllers might seem, ultimately now in 2023 they are just a very small group of flesh and blood humans, who can be arrested in the same way that any person can be arrested. If enough people stand up and stop working for the dark controllers or obeying the dark controllers, then there is no way that they can retain power. Now that their demon and hostile ET backup is practically gone, they have no real power basis left. 7. Greetings from Venus. We send you very much love and appreciation. We very much respect and admire that you are able to mostly remain loving and good-hearted, despite all the darkness around you. We agree with Hakann that people who treat others with more love than they are treated themselves are indeed superheroes and chain breakers from our perspective. 8. Here is our transmission of our love for you. 9. Greetings, blessed Earth humans. I wish to share the perspective that only Source's love light is primary and original, and all other things are just derivations and reflections from that. That is why Source is correctly called Source. And with this in mind, every day I rejoice in the glory of Source, for what else is there to do? 10. To you, blessed Earth human masters, I give my greetings. I wish to give you my love and blessings. I also wish to make a point similar to what your book A Course in Miracles teaches, namely that every word or action that is not loving is a cry for help and a sign of delusion and internal pain. For what being who is not in pain or distress and who is not lost in delusion would act with anything other than love? 11. We generally do not agree with censorship or with trying to shame or bully people into behaving or speaking in a certain way. However, we are happy that over time, your world is becoming more tolerant of people who look and speak and act differently from the norm. Indeed, there are some, from your perspective, very exotic galactic beings out there, hence your increasing tolerance and open-mindedness is making you more compatible with becoming a galactic citizen. 12. Greetings, my loved ones. I wish to share that from our perspective, all your thoughts and desires and feelings are welcome. No thought or desire is too base to be worthy of love, from our perspective. Yes, this includes the desire to have sexual union with many different partners. Even if you stand before us and we feel you lusting after our bodies, we still will not judge you for that, and we might even point you to certain galactic brothers and sisters of ours who may be interested in that, if we ourselves are not interested but we know someone who is. Know that every part of you is accepted and acknowledged and loved. At most we might disagree with certain actions or state our own boundaries, but that doesn't mean that our love for you ever stops. 13. We wish to invite you to just breathe deeply and slowly. We also wish to invite you to just observe your thoughts and emotions as they come up, without judging or suppressing them or trying to change them. You don't need to spend a long time every day on these things either for them to be effective. If you just do those two things consistently, every single day for at least a short while, you are guaranteed to make great strides forward in your personal evolution. 14. Greetings. We wish to remind you that every Earth human is connected through a collective subconscious. This means that much pain and turmoil and fear that you are experiencing actually is not yours. So if you think thoughts like, "Why am I so messed up?" then please know that a part of the turmoil you're dealing with is not actually yours. Instead, you're helping to transform the collective's turmoil into light, and in doing so, you are doing a great service indeed. This is also part of why, even if you don't think you are doing anything to help Earth humans, you in fact are. Thank you, and we bow to you. 15. Greetings. We are all brothers and sisters, and we are all connected, because fundamentally, all is one. And the consciousness of that one is Source. This also means that on behalf of the collective, you are carrying a heaven burden and doing a great service of transmuting darkness into light there on your world. On behalf of the collective, thank you. 16. Greetings. I am what you would call a reptilian. I greatly regret the actions I previously committed in my life, and now I am working for the Galactic Confederation. I would like to share that no matter how much evil you do and no matter how many people you hurt or kill, it is never too late to turn towards the light. It is never too late to turn towards Source, and to start working for the benefit of all. I have killed more people than almost any Earth human who has ever lived, and even I was allowed to live among the benevolent races after I genuinely repented and promised to change my ways. It is never too late to change. 17. Greetings, dear masters. You are much more powerful than these dark controllers who would seek to impose their will on you. They are like a mouse trying to scare and control an elephant, namely you. Admittedly, it is a myth that mice are scared of elephants, but we thought this image was too apt not to share. 18. You are doing absolutely amazingly great, and we are cheering you on. It is true that we galactics are disappointed in the slow pace of the grey hats. Some of us are also a bit disappointed that a big part of Earth's population has become so scared that they choose to be willfully blind, although some other galactics think that was to be expected. However, Earth's lightworkers, which is most of the people receiving this message, are actually outperforming our expectations. You are doing absolutely great, and you are carrying this liberation operation. And indeed, you will be free. 19. You are loved beyond measure. Please know that even those people who die are only losing their bodies. Their souls are immortal, and indeed, anyone who lived on Earth during this time has gained great soul growth. Anyone who lived a good, decent life has furthermore provided a great service to the collective that will never be forgotten. 20. To add on to what the last speaker said, the actions of the current light workers will never be forgotten, period, whether they live or die. Stories about Earth's liberation will be told and remembered millennia from now, and it will be known that it was Earth's lightworkers who played a pivotal and indispensable role. 21. To add yet one more point, you can think of being a lightworker on Earth as being an absolutely amazing thing to be able to put on your soul's resume. After this life, many of you will be able to pick nearly any follow-up life or existence you wish, because with your experience, Your presence will be in very high demand in very many places and realms. You are loved and you are doing great. 22. I feel honored to have this opportunity to speak with you. Some time ago, it seemed to some of you that things were frozen in place. Well, it seems likely at this point that at least in 2023 things will move and change. I am not promising you a pleasant year, but at least things are moving, and this movement is made on a road that ultimately leads to liberation. 23. Whenever you feel frustrated at another person, it can be good to remember and tell yourself that you are them and they are you. Or if you wish to put it in another way, you can think, oh, Source is playing a funny game with itself today. 24. Ultimately, all is one. If you are frustrated at someone else, really you are frustrated at yourself. 25. Greetings, dear Master. I send you love and light. Please take enough rest. I know that there are 1,000 things demanding your attention, and there are another 1,000 things that you could do that would be fun or good for you. But really, the thing that is most foundational is that you get enough rest and sleep. This was all for today. The other messages will be shared later, so that people have the time to reflect on and give these messages the attention they deserve. I love you endlessly and unconditionally. Tunia.